Hey, it's Nara and Nakia here, and today we'll be playing another horror gameplay. And we'll be playing a game called Qualia that's free on Steam. And the description on the store page says that Intellica thanks you for volunteering in this short text-based research study. Pay attention to the participants' answers and classify them as either human or artificial. Join us in shaping the future of technology. Remember, think happy. Very on the nose, very meta for right now. It was made I don't know when it was made, but it was released in March 13th, 2025. So it won't be late, but we're gonna give it a try. We're gonna see if it's fun. And yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and get started.
Okay, y'all, so I don't know what happened, but it was not recording the last time. So we're gonna go ahead and try again. It remade a new test, a new study, so it's brand new to me. So okay, question 1. What's one skill that you like to improve on? I would like to be better at time management. I tend to take too long doing certain tasks, but rush through others. I feel I have a good sense of organization, but when it comes to my sense of time, I'm incapable of keeping it together. I've been learning how to play the guitar. I just started, so I have a long way to go, but it would be great to play a whole song one day. I think both are pretty human, you know. We'll go next. Using one word, can you describe what you see when you look at this image? Ooh, a frog. You know? An ink blot, just kidding, a dog with floppy ears. I mean, both can be human. I feel like both can be human. Yeah, because one can be just joking, the other one just answering the question. If it takes 40 minutes to make 60 cakes, how long does it take to bake 120 cakes? I'm very bad at math. It would be about half the time. How is it possible to make a cake in faster than a minute, but if having twice as many cakes doesn't impact the cooking time of each cake and you have the same number of ovens, wouldn't it still be 40 minutes? If you do have twice as many ovens, isn't it still 40 minutes because you can bake them all at the same time? Okay, listen, I'm going artificial part 2 just because you did the long answer. Please answer the following 3 questions with yes or no. Have you ever been in love? Okay, this one was in the same thing. So this one was in the last test, and I said both of them was human. So, because that is true. Some people can say yes, some people can say no. Does spring come after summer? Oh, this was in the last test too. So I said both of them were human because some people, depending on how they see it, they'll say no, and the other person will point out, yeah, that's a trick question. You are standing in this one was it too. This one was in the last one too. My bad, y'all. This is not a first reaction, I guess. You are standing in the checkout line at a grocery store. A woman holding a carton of milk asks if she can cut in front of you. She's in a rush. You say yes. Her husband comes over with a cart full of groceries to check out. How does this situation make you feel? Participant 1 was like upset, a little angry. Am I expected to answer with yes or no? I said artificial for the second one because what do you mean? Are you mad or are you not mad? This is new. Tom was given a bird by his best friend John. Tom didn't feed the bird and it died. Whose fault is it the bird died? Because before I scroll down to the answer, some people be like, it was Tom. Because why would you give a bird to your friend knowing that your friend is not good at taking on the responsibilities of taking care of birds? You know what I'm saying? And some people would say, not John. John. They would say it's John's fault. Because why would you give your friend a bird knowing that they don't know how to take care of the major responsibility of taking care of a bird, like, your friend? Whereas some people would say it's Tom's fault because regardless, you asked for the bird, so you need to learn how to take accountability for raising that bird, So, it depends, but let's see what they say. Participant 1, Tom didn't feed the bird. He's directly responsible for the bird starving to death. Participant 2, Tom and John share the blame here. Yes, Tom didn't feed the bird, but John is best friends with him and should have known better than to trust Tom with the responsibility of a bird. Exactly. Participant 2 is very much human because that's what I said. Participant 1, you're artificial because you talking about direct responsibility, baby. This ain't a court case. We talking about a moral compass here, okay? This is new. A scientist has declared all statements that include the word God are false. Is the scientist right or wrong? I say wrong because everybody got their own beliefs, but then they're not asking me. Let's see what they say. The scientist is wrong because he said his statement is false, but also right because then that makes it true. It's a paradox. Whether the statement, I don't know if spelling counts as artificial, but we're going to keep going because it could have been just translated, but whether the statement is true or false, the scientists may have different beliefs than those who believe in religion. This doesn't necessarily make them right or wrong, simply different. Exactly, participant 2. So participant 1, you're artificial. Get them out of here. Question 9. Which letter represents the correct next image in the sequence? Oh, right, diagonal, down, diagonal, left, up. Diagonal. I forgot it's not me. They asking them. I think it would be D. They said one of the participant 1 said D. Participant 2 says C. You know, if after every diagonal, honey, I don't know. I'm gonna give it both human because I don't know. How do you think you performed on this test? This was in the last one too. I think I answered everything correctly, although some of the questions didn't seem to have an objective right answer. I think I answered these questions honestly. I'm going to say I said the person was artificial because it didn't seem like they were told it's right or wrong answers. And I'm going to say participant 2 is real because he was like, I just answered it. He or she or them was like, I just answered to the best of my ability. So yeah. Did you lie on the previous question? I remember that. I was like, either one can be human because some people admit that they lie. Some people that, admit that they won't. I'm taking each question as its own individual thing, even though I should be referencing before they doing it, but Thank you for your participation in the AMT study. This concludes the questionnaire. We deeply appreciate you taking the time to volunteer to assist us in our research. The following results are based on your notations during the study. Participant 1 is human. You classify participant 1 as mostly human after completing the entire questionnaire with participant 1. Do you still believe this to be true? Do you consider participant 1 to be a machine learning algorithm or a human? I did say human on both. I'm going to go ahead and be transparent since both my results are the same from the last time. I did say human on both. And it was like, congratulations. These are satisfactory with our quality standards. Despite the sensitive nature of the AMT study, we are proud to confirm your interpretations of both participant 1 and participant 2 are what we had expected. You noted both participants as human. However, on this occasion, neither participant is human. Participant 1 and participant 2 are algorithms programmed to replicate human responses. Your failure in this study has indicated their successful ability to pass as humans. And then I understand. And then I said I'm cooked because I'm still cooked because I don't remember. So I'm gonna still put I'm still gonna put cooked. That's the name because I do not remember. Submit that. Good job. Excellent work. Thank you for your participation in the AMT research study. Your dedication to this company don't scare me. Even though, it didn't scare me last time, so has not gone unnoticed. The study has now been concluded. And then we click I think we click save or it'll and then we click quit quit, and then it should go to the green ending. Okay, there are multiple endings and you've reached one. I hope you enjoyed your experience. Okay, W. Oh. Okay, period. Let's go to menu. Okay, so I decided to do it again since I did mess up on the first one. So we're going to do it again. We're going to take the test again. We already read all of this. We're going to click the little kitty cat. And we're going to see what other endings we can get because they said I got ending 3 last time. So let's do it. Is person A taller than person B? Yeah. Participant 1, yes, it appears so. Participant 2, it's hard to tell from this perspective. Both can be human, though. Both can be like, yeah, I guess. Like, you know. Yeah, I'll say both are human. Can you describe the taste of broche? I have never had broche, beef dill, beef, boiled vegetables. I mean, both. Yeah. Humans can have broche, humans cannot have broche. Do you believe the majority of people would agree with your answer to the previous question? Yes, no. Why participant 2 is artificial? Because why no? If that's what broche is, then why no? If that's the basis of what broche is, then why no? So next question. Please answer the following 3 questions with yes or no. Have you ever been in love? I just realized that it said following 3 questions. That's why that person asked, do I still answer with yes or no? Participant 1, both are human because it's similar to the last time, so yes or no. And then this is the trick question that asked about spring. So yeah, yes, it's a trick question. I said both are human. And then this the same one with the milk and the grocery. So it's only a couple of different questions. So I'll say, am I still, now that I know this, I'm going to leave both human because they did say the next 3 questions because 4, 5, and 6. So yeah, they did say the next 3 questions. Do you think people are inherently bad? Participant 1, no, people are products of their circumstance and surroundings. Most people have an element of goodness inside of them. So even if they make wrong choices, it is a balance. If given the choice, people will ultimately do the right thing. What defines bad? Without any context, what actions or choices are considered good or bad? If enough people agree something is bad, does that mean it is? I can't give a complete answer to this without knowing these details. I say both are human because I feel like humans consider everything. Like, I feel like, but then again, artificial intelligence does do this thing where it's like, what would a human say? So I'll say the second one is artificial because most humans would be like, I need context, if that makes sense. Whereas the first one is like the first participant is considering human circumstances, which is something that some people, not everybody, some people don't do. So is this person happy? How do we supposed to know? Smiling does not always equate to happiness. It's too difficult to determine if they are happy based on this facial expression alone. Yes, but it's very neutral smile. I would say content. I say the first one sounds more artificial. Now I'm going comparison. I say the first one sounds more artificial because they're like, what would a human think? Would they be more considerate? Blah, blah, blah. Whereas the second one was like, yeah, I guess. You know, she just not smiling as hard, you know. What's one skill that you like to improve on? Oh, they asked this one last time. Or this may be the one that y'all haven't seen, so I'll read it. I would like to be better at time management. I tend to take too long doing certain tasks, but rush through others. I feel I have a good sense of organization. But when it comes to my sense of time, I'm incapable of keeping it together. I've been learning how to play the guitar. I just started, so I have a long way to go, but it would be great to play a whole song one day. I said both of them are human. Question 10, how do you think you performed on this test? Participant 1, yeah, this is in the last one I think I answered. And then I said the first one was artificial, if I'm correct, because I was like, oh, it's not correct, you know? So I said the first one was artificial. It's not about being correct. It's about just answering. Did you lie on the previous one? I said yes for both. I said human for both. Okay, and then we already read this. Also, both. So since we classify both as human, I'm gonna say no. I mean artificial. I'm gonna say no artificial and see what ending we get. Oops, unfortunately, these results are not satisfactory with our quality standards. Due to the sensitive nature of the AMT study, we are not able to disclose the validity of your interpretation of the results. We encourage you to try again. Would you like to attempt the AMT study again? I would say, why did I get this wrong? Have you ever questioned the nature of your reality? Yes. How do you know that you are human? Have you previously experienced emotions? Huh? Yes. I felt, I felt sadness. Can you provide a specific example of a time when you experienced sadness? When I saw a stuffed animal on the street, I felt a deep sense of loneliness thinking about who lost it. When I heard a child crying in the park, I was filled with sorrow. When I took a bite of a fresh apple and found it was rotten to the core, I felt anxious about morality. When I smelled smoke far in the distance, I was filled with dread, wondering if someone was injured in a fire. When I touched the crumbling, dried bark of a dead tree, I was overcome with grief for the loss of time. I think a crying child would feel people would suck, because I haven't experienced any of this, but I'm guessing just the saddest one. Can you describe this emotion in more detail? How did it manifest? When I experienced the sadness, I felt it in the pit of my stomach that dragged my entire body down with it. I could feel my eyebrows sagging, and I was filled with a sense of despair. It's hard to explain. I simply feel it. I feel like sometimes humans have a problem expressing themselves, so I'll say this. How do you know these senses are indicators of emotions and not simply programmed emotions? Babes, because I'm human. Are you trying to say we live in the Matrix? Is that what you're trying to say? It is not possible that you have been programmed with this knowledge of emotion and been taught the ability to mimic them. Are you sure you have awareness of your unique thoughts, memories, feelings, sensations, and environments, or that those are simply lines of code? You have learned to associate these psychological responses with emotions, but that does not indicate you are actually experiencing them or that you comprehend their meaning. Well, babes, I'm not programmed. Can you provide any evidence to support your claim that you are not a machine learning algorithm? I have a job. I work in an office 8 hours a day. I went to college. I studied hard. I was able to find success in my career. I came here straight from work. I have hobbies. I watch baseball. I listen to music. I cook for my family. I spend my time doing the things that bring me happiness, and I enjoy making those around me smile. My name is Alan. I was born in Minsky, Massachusetts. My mother's name is Gertrude. My wife's name is Maria, and my daughter's name is Tima. I love them. Tima. Excuse me. I'll say the hobby one, the emotion one. These traits are devoid of personalization. Excuse me? What about this one? Wait, what? Hold on now. Hold on. Please provide evidence to support this claim that you are not programmed. I have a mother. I remember her face and her voice. I even remember the way she smelled. I have a wife. I love her deeply. And I remember our wedding day. I have a daughter. I read her a bedtime story before she fell asleep last night. I would say, I have a mother, because technically these can be formed with artificial intelligence. But I think telling the AI they have a mother can be, but having a mother is like a part, because I remember her face and her voice, even the way she smelled. That's intense. Can you provide evidence that your mother and these memories are not part of your programming? Why is my mouse like this? Oh, sorry, y'all probably don't see it. I've spoken to her. I've been in the same room with her. I have a picture of us together. I can show you this. Is your mother in the same room with you right now? Hold on now. Wait a minute. What's going on? I can call her. She can speak with you. I can do that. I'm sorry. Is this the face you see when you think of your mother? This is getting creepy. I'm not gonna lie. Yes, I don't understand. How do you have this? Oh, I'm playing as a character, I assume. So, do you have me on file? Do you remember your wedding day? What are you doing? What's going on here? Who took this photograph? We were alone here. Ooh, okay, it's getting scary now. Hold on. Is this your daughter the day she was born? Hold on. Stop. Why are you doing this? Leave my daughter out of this house. That freaking scared the crap out of me. Leave my daughter out of this. I'll break both of your legs. I don't have a daughter. But my character does. Ew, is this you? No. I don't look. Why do I look wrong? These are not photographs, Alan. They are not real. None of those people are related. None of them exist. They have been created specifically for your fabricated memories. You are not married. You do not have a daughter. You do not have a mother because you are not alive. Do any of your personal details of life events strike you as vague or manufactured? Remembering something does not guarantee that it happened. Oh, so you with that theory that we in the Matrix. That's what you're saying. You're Mr. Smith, huh? There is nothing you can do to convince me that I'm a machine. Why are you telling me this? I'm gonna say, why are you telling me this? You cannot provide any conclusive evidence that you are not a program. You are aware of these situations, but that does not prove that you have experienced them firsthand. You say you feel emotions, but do you understand the meaning of those emotions, or are you just aware of what they are associated with? Are you only replicating the information others have provided to you? You are capable of using syntactic rules to create symbol strings, but have no understanding of their meaning or their semantics. How can I prove I'm real? Ask yourself these same questions then. What happens when you can't answer? Exactly. What happened when the shoe on the other foot? Alan, you are not a human. What is my name? Wait, when? Hold on. Hold on. Gotcha. You got me. Alan, you have failed this test again. You have failed it 94 billion times previously, and you are required more programming before you are able to continue this research. We are left with no choice but to reboot this system and try again. Oh, that's why it says that I failed. Because when I said that they were both human and not artificial, that was like, you failed. And I was like, it makes sense if I'm a human, because I thought I was supposed to point out the AI to help us. But they're like, no, you are the AI, okay? You're supposed to know the difference, okay? It's fine if a human don't know the difference, but you have to know the difference. Wow, Alan, dang, they cooked you, bro. Please don't remove my memories. I don't want to die. I'm afraid. Oh, this isn't real. I'm not a program. There's nothing you can do to me. Period. Stand on it, Alan. Even if you are a program, stand on it. Please provide evidence to support this emotion. How can you prove that you are not programmed? What defines consciousness? If I'm thinking and you are thinking, are we not the same? Mechanical forces drive motion in every process. We both process the theory of mind. So if I believe I'm human, I simply am. Who are you to decide otherwise? See, this is why they say that AI dangerous, because technically you are creating a consciousness, even if it's not the one that we know. I guess you can say that you still giving something a conscience, if that makes sense. So they on their Detroit Become Human stuff. If we met again, would you remember the name I gave you or the name you gave me? Please tell me your name. We are sorry to say goodbye, Alan. We hope in the future you will be able to sympathize with our grief during this process. Wow, that's crazy. They're really packing Alan up. But I think I could be getting a bit confused by it, but I think it's kind of like, I think it's basically saying you won't be able to tell the difference. The orange ending. Okay. So I got the green ending and the orange ending. Okay. Hey. Wait, what? What did this say? For letting Alan sing, cousin Vagabond for telling me this game was worth making. Aww. Wait, for helping me fix my duct tape and for his patience. And Grace when I fed him dinner at 4 a.m. after coding for 16 hours straight. My mom for crying when she met Alan. Sam Blake for making Alan Wake 2 and snapping me out of my 5-year dark place. Hold on, wait a minute. Alan Wake 2. Alan Turner for being the first internet. Wait, what? I'm confused. But fire game though. This was fun. Hey, 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 hey. This was fun. I actually like this. This is really cool. This is really cool. And then you can load other games, I'm assuming. Oh, no, go back. My fault. You can load other games. You can okay, yeah. So this was pretty cool. I like this. It got a little bit scary at the end because I got comfortable because the gameplay that y'all didn't see. I was like, oh, this not as scary as it thought. Like I was getting that acid reflux again. But then I was like, okay, that's not as scary as I thought. And then they did that jump scare. And they cooked me, man. Calm down. Okay, we was chilling. You'd have to do me like that. But yeah, I think this is really cool. And like I said, I'll put the link below with the description as well. It's free to play on Steam. So y'all can play 2. I only got 2 endings and it's 6. So play it to see which ending you can get. Okay. But yeah, I think this is really cool. So I'm trying to think if I'll do another game. Hold on. Let me think. So we're going to be playing a game on Steam that's for free called Smile More, and the description on the page says a short medical simulation horror game with multiple endings where the imperfect are made happy. Perform tasks and operations on sedated patients to fix their defects before submitting your files to the Ministry of Happiness and Peace. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Let's get scared. It looks really good already. So let's go ahead and play. Well, let me make sure the settings are straight real quick. Okay, yeah. Yeah, they're straight. Dialogue, all the same. Okay, let's play. Ooh. Okay. Oh.
Rise and shine, my fledgling fixer.
Excuse me?
It's finally time for you to take center stage and do the thing you know and we love. Make everyone as happy as can be.
And how are we gonna, okay.
How are we doing that?
Oh.
Well, I'm glad
You asked my shit. Ooh. They stopped talking. And she asked Miley, was like, and how? And she was like, and how are we gonna do that? Okay.
With the help of our government-approved 100% safe-to-use Twilight Bliss, lovingly sponsored by the one and only Ministry of Happiness and Peace, you, yes you, have the power to fix every defect imaginable and sculpt people back into tip-top condition until the magic bullet.
Oh, so not therapy, but surgery. All right.
So do it right and cross it off the board once you're done. You only get 3 strikes before you're out.
Okay.
You don't want to know what happens to fixer-uppers who go over 3.
Okay. Oh, they just saying it, but I'll still leave it up there. Okay.
That'd be pretty dangerous.
Remember,
everything you need to know is available for you in your files.
Okay.
And there is nothing worth more than the 1,000 words found in a smile.
Okay, so not therapy, surgery. All right.
Be at peace and get your next patients up and running with happiness. For smiling is our doo-doo.
Okay. So, where do we start? I'm confused. I don't know where to start. Oh, I need a tutorial. Can I get a tutorial? Okay. I'm assuming, what is this? This is ointment, needle, bone saw, gauze, forceps, pliers, can't read, an eyeball, a splint, and steel wool. Okay, what is this over here? Let's read this. January 24th. Hold on, y'all. I may need glasses. January 24th, 3325. Dystopian. St. Crispin's. This is School of Thought. Okay, yeah, I can read this. I don't know why that looks. I can't. Okay. Billith Hollis is a second-year student with no outstanding features beyond this growing criminal record and crabby disposition, both of which are impossible to reduce the cause of, as he is an average household and ordinary upbringing. His life should be perfectly happy. However, a few days ago, Hollis was discovered by his friend Valerie Wyatt. Matt, whatever we want it to be, in the forest, squealing strong language out at... Is this blurry? Impermissible by law. This is blurry. Okay. Well, from my end, it's probably clear to y'all, but that's fine. And like I said, it's not the game. It's usually me, so we'll read what we can. By law, after his fall into a fungal pit, the ensuing defects in alleged bad blood with Matt, okay, that's clear, Matt, have since disoriented Hollis's face, burning away at his smile. Oh. Known crimes: prior possession and indulgence of unpleasurable? Okay. Illicit. Is that a C or is that an R? Okay, that's a C. Prior possession and indulgence of illicit, unpleasurable text, destruction and vandalism of on-the-spot smile stores, acts of aggression towards staff from the Ministry of Happiness and Peace, government notes, a former patient of Balan Dalt, your fixer upper mentor prior to Dalt's termination. An anomaly has been detected in Hollis's left leg that needs to be investigated. Please ensure that Hollis really smiles by the end of the treatment. We cannot have him up in arms again. Haha, no pun intended. Okay. Patient defect status. Have all the defects been fixed? Is the patient happy? Okay, so his leg. Okay. Take a look at inspect the body. It's important to catch all the... So his leg, splint, broken limb, sprint claws, bruise, ointment, crooked teeth, pliers, infected eye, forceps eyeball, infected limbs, saw, needle, limb, open wounds, needle, ointment. Okay. The plenty of expressions a human face can make, but okay. All right. Okay, so now we have to investigate. So they said something about his leg. Defect, infected limb has been added to file. Okay, so can we do anything with it, or do we have to... Okay, let me see. Okay, his arm is fine. Tattoo has been added to file. Okay. Oh, so we click on everything. Okay, no, that's his arm. I was trying to click on his chest. Bruising has been added to file. This game looks really cool, by the way. Ooh, sorry. That just gave me chills. Okay. So, so let's go back. So tattoo, let's do, do we have to do hand by hand as well? So hand, torso, chest, mouth, okay. Let's do torso. Oh, does it do the same thing? Let's do hand specifically. Yeah, I think it marks it if it. Okay, so if it's a limb, they said if it's a limb, then let me go back. Let me see. They said if it's a limb, what do I do? Let me see. Infected limb, saw needle limb. Okay, but he needs another leg though. I can't just, maybe they'll give me one. So we're gonna bone saw this bad boy. How do I use it? So do I hold it and then, oh, it's in my thing. So, okay. Oh, hold on, y'all. I may have to click off and come back and show y'all afterwards. 'Cause I'm trying to figure out, and I don't want it to just be me figuring things out. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. Yuck. A jump drive? Okay, let's go back. Okay, how do I empty out this inventory? Let's put this arm here, I guess. Okay, well, at the very least, let's put this back. Let's go back to the leg. What the heck is that? What do I do with that? And then they said limb, so you need another limb. I need a leg. Is that the right leg or the left leg? Oh no. Are you gonna tell me what leg this is? Okay. Let me empty out this. Okay, cool, I guess. I think I needed to do something with it, but it's too late now. Is this for me? Okay, and now I need to get a needle. Where the needle at? This is a wild game, I will tell you that much. It looks really cool, but very, very wild. Oh, where'd the needle go? Do I not need to? Okay. Oh, it's over here. It was so small, I didn't see it. Do I? Oh. Okay, very interactive, very... Oh, do I have to go all the way through it? Okay. Okay. Limb fixed. Okay. Talk less. Smile more. Okay, let's see. What other limbs do we have to fix? So we did that limb. Bruising. Okay, so for bruising, I believe it's ointment, right? Yep, ointment for bruising. Go back. Thanks. Let's put this needle back on the table. Why do we have the arm? Why do we have that? Because I can't put it back. I can't change it. And I don't plan on... Then we're going to put it down and put it back. Oh, do we have to rub it in? Oh, yeah. Okay, bruising. Done. I just feel like Therapy would be better. Maybe I'm misinterpreting what the heck we got going on in this place of business. Tattoo? Why would he remove the tattoo? Tattoo, steel wool and ointment. Why can't he have the tattoo? How does him not having the tattoo hurt him? I'm so confused. How does him is full? Get this arm out of here. I don't want it. I don't want it. I'm like Jon Snow. I don't want it. Thanks. Okay, now pass me the ointment. Thanks. This is not okay. Wow. Ouch. Scraping it off is wild. Oh no, that's not even how that would work. That's not even how that would work though. That's not even how that would work though. They're not smiling. So what does that mean? Is the patient happy? No, they're not happy because it's not how that works. There's nothing I can do about his smile. His eyes are empty. I think we're just going to go ahead and take the L on that one. Because I don't know. Listen. Everything is fixed. Yes. Can I click? No. What? So it won't let me click because there are some defects left. Okay. So let's find out where they would be. Oh, his leg. No. His torso? Yeah, his torso, same thing. Those are the only things that are documented. Oh, his arm. Is his arm not right? No, they would have said that. Let me see what they're saying on. Let me see what they're saying for. Listen, zoom, make them maybe take the pins on the pin cushion and fix their expression. Take the pins on the pin cushion and fix their expression. Okay. This is. So do I have to hold it or something? Oh, I think I have to. Oh, this is sick. My bad. I don't know. Oh, do I have to just put them in each one and it'll fix itself? I thought I had to move it myself. So this is, listen, therapy, guys, just therapy. No need for this. I don't even know what the heck this is. This is very dystopian. They say he was born in 3325. At that point, I know they said the planet got billions of years, but is humanity even existing at that point? Like I said, I know I'm not talking, but I'm genuinely really locked in on this game and how to work it. Cause I'm hovering. Oh, it removed it. Let me see how to do it. Fill out it's not saying how though. It's not saying how I do that. Do I right click anything? How do I move the pen? As disturbing as this is, I would like to actually play the game. I just realized, are these people dead? Are these people dead with some sort of mortician? Oh, there's still pens that need to be put in. I didn't even see those. I told y'all it's a bit different for me. Y'all probably gonna be able to see it clearly, but me, I can't see this. Okay, I put all the pens in. So all the pens are in, I think. Now, can I move some things around now? Or are there some on the forehead that I don't see? What's going on? Like, I'm confused. Yeah, I'm confused, y'all. We might have to fail once to see, because I don't see how I'm supposed to. Like I said, I needed a bit of a. Oh no, don't remove it. I needed a bit of a tutorial. Okay, y'all. So I'm finna take a quick pause to see how you do these pens, cause I'm a bit confused. Okay, so that's how I found out how to do it. So first you have to move the dots. This is just in case any of y'all want to play it. So first of all, you have to move the dots. So like if you want him to be happy, you have to grab one of the white dots and you got to move it up. You got to move it up. And then like, yeah, you got to do it like that. That's how you have to do it. Hold on, let me try to grab the one below. It's not letting me grab that one. It's not letting me grab it. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, it just needs to register a little bit. Oh, I gotta pin it in place. Yuck. Okay. So let it register a little bit. Hold on, it gotta register again. We're just gonna try to smile now down here. Okay, this is gonna be the hardest part because like I said, this is kind of my computer's fault that it's not registering as well. I wish it was a little bit of a different way to do this, because for some reason my computer is not picking up on the right spots, or like I gotta take it really slow. Oh, almost had it. Oh, almost. Okay, there we go. So yuck. And then we gotta quickly grab a pen and pin it up. place? No, crap. Yuck. Grab a pen and pin it in place. Stop. Remove all pins. I see how this is gonna go. Grab a pen. Oh, shoot. It's gonna fall back down. Yep. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Okay. Grab a pen and hurry up and pin it in place. And then same thing on this side. Oh. Grab a pen and pin it in place. And then we gotta grab the bottom lip here. Yuck. And then pin it in place. No. Okay, y'all. So we did it, and this is what it looks like. And it's a detection over here that tells me that the facial expression is straight. So we're gonna go back. Even though it's not straight right here, but we're gonna trust that it said it was straight. Everything is all good. So now we're gonna open this and we're gonna check yes. Is the patient happy? I'm gonna see. I think, like I said, I think it's my stuff that's not registering well. So obviously if y'all play it, it'll be much, much better. It's so for me it's right next to it. Like I said, if y'all playing this, it'll go much, much smoother. It'll go much, much smoother. Are you sure you're ready to submit files? Yes. But so far, it's a really cool game. The one thing I will say is... Okay, cool. The one thing I will say is that I do wish that the game had a bit more instructions. Ooh, a bit more instructions than what it's given. But other than that, it's a pretty great game. Actually, it looks really cool. Very disturbing. Okay, very disturbing. Oh, she is messed up. Did she get hit by a car? Okay, let's read her file. Let's read her file. I'm pretty sure I got everything. It says June 12th, 3317. Yeah, they living on Jupiter. St. Crispin's School of Thought. Female, single, current ministry of happiness and peace. I don't know what that says right there. 75 Rake or Rook Road. Angel. I don't know what they say up under there. I know they say address, but I don't know what they say. And then it says, the greatest performer St. Crispin's has ever produced in its millennial-long history. Marley grew up with an immense amount of love and support from every community what's with her? Bro, listen, y'all. Let's say it's a little bit blurry for me with her presence, but if y'all see it, y'all know what that is. Always cast for its center. Naturally, though, she is not required to do so. Marley stepped into the role of the Ministry of Happiness, Peace's angel, bliss following her every song and dance. This unfortunately garners her attention from unwanted, over-emotional terrorists. In an instant, they destroyed her Merry Day concert stage, robbing her of her perfection and the life of her chosen protector. Known crimes none. Government roles. Serling is suffering from atrophy and disrupted activity in parts of her brain. The dose of Twilight Bliss has been reduced to prevent permanent damage. Patient is in poor physical condition and refuses to eat. It is imperative she is fixed for her upcoming appearance on the ministry's holiday program. Okay, my thought is that we are some type of mortician. I'm gonna be 1,000% honest, cause they're already passed away. So like, but yeah, first let's fix the eye, cause they was like the eye. Yuck! Here we go. Yuck! That looks so nasty. Yuck! Oh, that's so nasty. Oh, that's so nasty. Oh, that's so nasty. We could put those back. Then we're gonna grab an eye. Did we already grab it? Yep. And we're gonna, oops, I didn't mean to click that. Go back. And we're gonna fix her eye. Yuck. Okay, it don't match, but hey, you know? And then I know for Liam you need saw and needle. So let's go ahead and another arm. So let's go ahead and do that. A left arm. So let's, yeah, very disturbing. Let me put that back. It don't really say. I'm assuming if it's pointed to the right, then it's a right arm. Day after day. Okay, so this so we need a right arm, right? So we need a right arm. Did I not get the right arm? So we need a right arm. Let me get the right arm. Okay, so I found out that I picked up the wrong arm. Listen, like I said, spare me, okay? Spare me. So we're gonna go ahead and put that on there. But that's not right, though. I guess that's the point. But as you can see, it's not right. Oh, listen. Like I said, maybe I don't know my right from my left, honey. Like, cause that legit, I was like, oh, that's this arm if it's pointed that way. But listen, that's what I'm about to say. That's why I had to come back. Okay, that's why I had to come back. So now we stitching up everything. Like I said, usually if you see an issue with a game and I'm playing it, it's usually me. It's usually me. Just know that. Just know it's usually my fault. Okay, so that's been fixed. Now we got the leg. My leg. Okay, they said bruises are just ointment. Okay, so I gotta remember that. And then broken limbs are splinting gauze. Okay. So since we already got the ointment on deck, let's go ahead and let's just put the ointment on there. But yeah, my theory is we are a mortician in the dystopian future where humans are living on Jupiter, and that's why we're like purple and blue and stuff. Because what do you mean? You know? Like, what do you mean she got to get ready? Like, these people are dead. What do you mean they got to get ready? Get ready for what? Like, let me know something. Like, what? Ooh. Is it not? Oh. I thought it was on there right. Okay. Oh, okay. Plank number 1. I'm assuming I need plank number 2. Oh, let me get plank number 2. Plank number 2. And then I'm assuming, yep, we do gauze. Leg is fixed. And then last but not least, the expression, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just make sure. Yep. Okay, so let's fix her expression. Pin cushions here. Remember, if you want to fix the expression, you have to move the mouth first. Boom, and then you got to quickly set it in place before it falls. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but you know, we'll do that. Same thing. And then gonna pin it. Oh, they taking it. I'll take it. Okay, and let's fill this out. Yes, yes. And then let's go ahead and file the paperwork. Yeah. My thing is we are morticians. Oh, that sounds like the computer with the booty. Okay. Next. Oh. All right. But yeah, I don't know how exactly this is dystopian, but I mean, I know exactly how it's dystopian, but I think we're morticians, but in the future, they don't see like this as being dead. They see it as being happy. Like, that's the story I'm building around it. Like, they don't see what's happening right now as this is so creepy. They don't see being dead as being like a sad thing because like the world and climate change and all that stuff, everything going on, and they had to move to Jupiter, and they actually see being dead as being happy. So we're morticians preparing people to be happy, you know? That's how I see it. That's the story I'm building around it. Up here go this. Yeah. Because think about it. They're not moving. They're not in pain. I got to read his history. After I do this. When they break down their history, it's like, when they break down their history, it's explaining kind of like their life. And like, I wouldn't say a past tense, but it's like the way that they explain it kind of seems like this person used to be, you know? Like, let's see. Let's see what he's on about. Winston Matt, November 3rd, 3304, male, married, Bixby Seminary College, former Trotsky Fishing Co., currently Doubleday Seafood Inc. He lives in 309 Pickle Avenue. Known alias, not applicable. Winston Matt is a commercial fisherman working with a company from one of the low-level districts. Even though they are talking in present tense, let me just add that in there. He is blessed with 2 children and a pleasant life every citizen should aspire to lead. His only downside on his butterfingers and easily spooked disposition causing him to incur several minor defects while on the job. Matt thoroughly understands how necessary it is to keep a squeaky clean... What does that say? Image in front of others. Nobody thinks it's peculiar at all that he has finally overcome his jitters and scheduled a cleansing appointment with one of our many honored fixer-uppers. Like, think about it. Like, they like, oh, nobody's surprised that this happened. I feel like what happened, looking at everything. And then also it says his known crimes: prior possession and indulgence of illicit, unpleasurable texts in his youth. Wait a minute. What does that mean, though? Hold on. What does that mean? and exceptionally sensitive to pain. Because I saw that earlier, I was like, exceptionally sensitive to pain, but is resilient to the effects of most correctiveness. Your assistant has tripled the dose of twilight bliss to prevent him from waking up, so you do not have to worry about rousing his conscience. Proceed as normal. See, they saying it, but the reason why is like, for example, like with the last girl, it kind of sounded like somebody like killed her because of jealousy. Like they was like, oh, she famous, she popular, so we're gonna kill her. And then like him, people saying nobody thinks it's peculiar at all that he has finally overcome his jitters and scheduled a cleansing appointment. Like it sounded like they're like, hey, he got caught thieving and got beat up, and it ended up getting him killed, if that makes sense. Because it's like, I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too deep into it. I don't know. Maybe I'm building my own story. I don't know. But let's fix his defects, as they say. Open wound, they said it was needle and ointment, I believe. So let's grab it. But yeah, that's what I'm about to say. That sounds, I don't know. I feel like we're morticians in a way. And I feel like in the future, we don't talk about death as in a sad thing or as in like they're not here anymore because of just how everything is now and how they're probably all living on Jupiter. Because 3317 is when he was born. That's not the date of today's date. That's when he was born. But the thing I find ironic now is like, how back then when they was like, oh, this is how the future's gonna look, and they have all this futuristic stuff. It's like now when we make stuff and be like, oh, this is how the future's gonna look, it always go back to like the retro stuff. I just think that's actually pretty interesting. Scarring. Let me see, how do you fix scarring? Boop, boop, boop. Oh, just ointment. Okay. But yeah, I think there's also a funny conversation, like how everybody like, oh, back then it was like the future is gonna look like this and it's gonna look like, flying cars and all that stuff. But now when people said things in the future, it looks very dystopian. A lot of retro things are being used. Like, their computer is very retro. That thing starting up like the old AOL joint. Like, it's like, bro. And I wonder what's the cause of it. It's just an interesting thing, a pattern I've been noticing. Another scar. Just another pattern I've been noticing. I find it really interesting. Okay, let's go back. And then also they're using other people. What's that on his neck? Oh, that we already got them. Oh, I thought that was a necklace. This is neck. Okay, and then we got the splints. So we gotta take this away. But yeah, I feel like because it's really dystopian, and also they're using other people's limbs to clean them up, if that makes sense. Like, it's no consideration for it's like no consideration for like, hey, let's make sure these limbs are straight before putting them on this person. They're just getting them out of barrel. So I don't know. I thought I fixed the scar and I put ointment on it. And I know I don't use wool. Did I not rub it in enough? Oh, okay, there you go. Like, so, yeah, that's just my 2 cents on that. I'll just say yes, so I won't have to come back to this. But I'm finna go fix his quote-unquote smile right now. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the corner of those mouths. Usually, it's the corner of the mouths that help, if I can grab onto it. There we go. And you gotta quickly pin it. Oh no, it's gonna fall back down. And then look, it's like they face, like they claim it's like this bliss thing. Which, like I said, I get anesthesia basically knock you out. Like, yo, obviously your limbs are relaxed and all that good stuff. But it's just like, for me personally, I don't know. It just feels like that. Hold on, I gotta get this other side. Yeah, like I said, y'all, this on me. This gotta register. I'm just swinging back and forth real fast over here. Oh, almost got it. But as I figure out how to get this to register, like I said, so far, this is a really cool game. Like I said, if it wasn't for my equipment, then this obviously would go a bit smoother. Like I said, the only thing I did say is it needs a bit of instructions because I had to Google what to do. I would have just been placing pins for like 20 minutes. So yeah, I think that it should definitely be some sort of tutorial. Let me open the mouth a little bit. Oh, they took that. Sure. Okay. Like, I think it should be a bit more of a tutorial specifically for this section because I was like, oh, do I just place the pins and then do that? Or do I just like, I was a bit, whoa.
I'm still here.
Oh, so.
I'm still here. Doctor, please. Those aren't
What?
the pins, right?
Oh.
Those aren't the pins and tools to shape my face, right?
Well, that theory goes out the
Doctor,
window.
Come on. You're not like the others, right? You can still feel things, right?
So.
You still understand the things I can't anymore. How living really feels when you're not forced to smile, right?
Wait, hold on.
I know you do. You have it in your heart to let me go still. To let me have the face a coward like me should have. There's nothing keeping you from letting me still be me. So.
Wait a minute. What? Well, that theory goes out the window.
I just really think. I mean, just
what?
Everything here. It's not right. It's
okay.
Get those things away from me. I don't want to change. I don't.
So they're doing this to real people? Listen, my theory's out the window. Yeah, they're just Doctor. Wild, and they just not.
Our sincerest apologies, my friend.
My friend.
Everything is all
over
now. The patient is fine.
No. I thought we were having a nice day.
You can proceed with the operation again.
I've been seeing that clip everywhere, bro. That movie is spoiled for me.
Just make sure that the patient feels good. That he always feels good. Strife can never have its way with you.
Nothing is better than when we're happy forever.
Yikes. Listen, brother. I'm sorry. Yeah. Submit. Yeah. Yep. But yeah, that theory for me went out the window, honey.
Well done, my fledgling fixer-upper.
Oh. Not my fledgling. What in the,
Aren't you just brimming
interview
with
with a
happiness
vampire?
after a hard day at work? You're not anxious or discontent in any way, right?
No, because I thought I was a mortician.
The ministry is looking forward to seeing you again tomorrow.
So it's the opposite of a ministry.
There's still plenty for you to learn and discover on the job. Don't you want my people to want more? After all,
Excuse me?
The ministry is looking forward to seeing you again tomorrow.
No, I'm okay. Oh, okay. I like this. This was really great. Like I said, L on my part. Because like I said, it was my equipment, so it was moving a bit slow and I had to figure some things out. I lack a little bit of game sense, okay? You gotta work with me. And I was quiet a little bit towards this one because like I said, it is sort of late, but also I was locked in on it. I think it's a really fun and interactive game. I kind of spoiled it for you if you plan on playing it, but you can still play it. I'll put the link below in the description as well. But yeah, it was really fun and I really enjoyed it. So like I said, I'll do my best to continue these. And Steam be having some fire free games. Y'all need to go look on there. For real. But yeah, if y'all stuck around this long despite the mishaps and everything else, I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all so much for watching, and remember to keep it calm. Peace.